afternoon. I'm thinking a quick vinyasa this afternoon. That's all I've thought of so far. So let's dive right in. I'm going to start in child's pose, but you can start wherever you feel comfortable on your mat. Just give yourself a chance to land and let everything that's connecting with the ground, with the mat, with the earth, just let your body sink in for a few breaths. You might take a deeper inhale, a longer exhale, just to really get a feel for your breath within your body. And then if you practice Ujjayi breathing, you can move in that direction. We're going to breathe in and out through the nose. Long, steady breath. And really, as soon as you feel ready, as soon as you feel a connection, you can take a few warm-up movements, maybe some cat-cow. Really whatever calls out to you. So if you're cat-cowing on the inhale, you're going to let the belly drop. Lift the crown and the tailbone up, and on the exhale, we'll round the spine. Just a couple more like that. As always, paying attention to the way the breath affects the body and the posture. And we'll come back to a neutral spine. And let's take spinal balance today. So we'll keep we've got the knees right under the hips, the left wrist under the left shoulder. We're going to take the right hand forward. So just extending out, and then we'll take the left heel back. And I like to flex the foot. You can point the toe, but you want to engage the muscles in the lifted leg and arm. And we're not going to stay for long, just like maybe 3 breaths. So let yourself inhale and lengthen. Stay and empty out. Actually, you know what? Let's add in core. I was going to emphasize the core a little bit. So take another breath here. And then with your exhale, bring the knee and elbow together. Round your spine. Squeeze your core. And then inhale, get long. Exhale. Crunch it in. Inhale, lengthen. And just one more time. Good. Take one more breath to stretch. And then let the hand and the knee come back to the mat. As you're ready, moving the left arm forward, extending the right heel back. Find your balance here, find stability. Feel everything that's connecting to your mat. Pressing into the hand, the shin, the knee, the top of the foot. Take a breath to lengthen. And then exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Good. Inhale, get long. And then one more time, squeeze it in. Inhale. Release it down. And let's take it right into downward facing dog. So I'm going to walk my hands forward just a little bit. Oh, take my tailbone to the sky. So, your body doesn't lie. And mine's telling me it's been a minute since I got on my mat. It seemed like a good idea this afternoon. Paddle it out. Shift your hips around a little bit. You can shake your head out. I mean, most of us have different stretches, kind of our own down dog ritual. So take yours. It's okay to notice if there is resistance, if there's tension or tightness in the body. It's going to shift and change. And it's good to know where we're starting out. Good. Take another breath in. Exhale, empty. Right toes lift with this breath in. Exhale, bend the knee, reach over. Inhale, take the leg back up. And as you exhale, draw forward to high plank. Go right knee to right elbow or tricep. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, draw forward, knee, elbow, tricep. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, find that tap. One more time, take your toes high. And then gently release your foot to the mat. This breath in will take the left toes up. And as we breathe out, we're going to bend the left knee and reach over. Good. Inhale, left toes high. With the exhale, we're drawing forward to find that tap. So core, I think, right? Inhale up. I said was going to be the focus. Inhale, draw forward. Good. Inhale, take the knee a little higher. Inhale, toes up. Exhale, foot to the mat. Walk your feet forward to your hands. Take a little ragdoll, so take your feet wide here. Whew, hip width or wider. And you can let your body hang, the hands can come to the mat. I'm always bending my knees a lot here. So I'm focusing right now on releasing the low back. I'm not so concerned about my hamstrings. It's early. I promise they'll get warmer. They'll get some attention. Cool. Heel toe your feet closer together. With an inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up, big stretch. Exhale, right back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. We're going to come all the way up to stand again. So big stretch as you press through your feet. And then take a side bend to the right. Any variation. And we'll inhale back through center. We'll take a side bend to the left. Oh, that feels good. Back to the middle. Fill up. And then bow all the way down. Find your halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. And then plant your hands and step back to a high plank. Yeah. Holding high plank. You can bounce right here, right? You can be on the balls of the feet. You can drop the knees down. You want the wrists right under the shoulders. Engaging through your core, through your belly. So this is a great core exercise. We're just going to hold still. I'm not going to bring in any dynamic movement or anything. Just holding it and breathing. There's some plank challenges going around online. I've seen that lately. We're not doing that. We're just hanging out for a few breaths. So take one more inhale here. And then as you exhale, come forward on your toes a little bit. Lower half or all the way down. Inhale, up dog. Ooh, or cobra if you prefer. And then downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Look forward and step or float your feet. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Come all the way up. Big reach. Right arm forward, left arm back. A little twist. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Good. Inhale, up through center. Exhale, fold, right back down. Halfway lift. Inhale. High to low push-up as you exhale. Any variation. Up dog, breathing in. Downward facing dog, pressing back. Stay here for just one breath in. Empty it out. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or float, halfway lift. Forward fold. Mountain all the way up. Maybe another variation on the side bend. You go back to the twist. We'll inhale back through center, and we'll go the other way. Inhale, middle. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhaling. High to low push-up, exhaling. Up. And all the way back. So we're moving through kind of quickly. We're going to warm the body up quickly. Take maybe a couple variations on standing postures and then come down for some core. That's what I'm thinking anyway. We'll see how it goes. Take another breath here. And as you get empty, again, bend your knees, look forward, and step or float your feet. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold down. Rise to mountain. Really stretch as you rise up. And then sink to chair. Let your hips sink back and down. Take a full breath in here. And as you exhale, just sweep the arms back. Crown reaches forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms back. Again, arms up. One more time, take the sweep back. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale. High to low push-up as you exhale. So you can always modify, skip out Change it out as you see fit. From down dog, we're going to take the right foot forward, rise for warrior one. Take a breath in and come up. Whew, and hold that for a couple of breaths. Hopefully you're feeling a little warmer. We moved from warming up the spine, primarily in Sun A, to now the hips in Sun B, right? Take another breath, warrior one. And then open to warrior two. So let your hips and chest open to the side wall. Nice deep lunge on the front leg. Strong press through the back leg. So kind of equal energy. Sometimes it's easy to dump weight here. We're not necessarily looking to do that. Take a breath in. Get empty. Flip your front palm up, and with an inhale, reverse it. With an exhale, chaturanga. Hands to the mat, step back, lower down. Upward face as you fill. Downward facing dog, your left foot's gonna step, warrior one. And we'll hold this for a few breaths. So let yourself sink into the pose. So you wanna really feel it all the way from the soles of your feet to the tips of your fingers. See if you can visualize the energy, like you're drawing it up from the earth, up through your body, through your core, extending out through the crown of your head and through your fingertips. Take one more breath here. And then warrior two. Hips and chest open up. Couple of breaths just to feel the difference in the body. Let yourself sink in. Flip your front palm with an inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga, guru. Up. All the way back to downward facing dog. Take a breath. Empty it out. You're going to do that one more time. Breathe in. As you empty, bend the knees, look forward, step or float. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Mountain, come on up. Chair. One inhale. Forward fold. Halfway. High to low plank. Up. And back. Right foot. This time, one breath, one movement. Inhale to come up. Warrior one, exhale. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga. So your pace and your rhythm. Follow your breath through the movements. When you get back to down dog, left foot steps. Inhaling for warrior one. Exhaling, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward when you get there. Back to downward facing dog. Couple sun Bs. We'll do one more, but we're going to kind of stretch this one out. So take another breath. Bend the knees, look forward. Float, halfway lift. Forward fold. Mountain, rise and reach. Chair, hands at heart center. Take one breath, lift and lengthen. And then twist to the right. You can make that a high twist with an arm extension. You could keep the hands in prayer and hook the elbow. We've got about 3 breaths here, so letting yourself fill up and empty out. Good. Breath in. Out. Stay for one more inhale. And then release, forward fold. Lift halfway. High to low plank. Up. Take it back. Right foot, warrior one. Same flow, so just follow your breath. 1. Exhale to 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga. You follow your rhythm. We'll meet back in down dog. We're going to stay right here. I know, I only did one side. It's okay. Take a breath in. Get empty and light, and then take your feet up to the top. Halfway lift. variation that suits you. About 3 breaths from here. So inhaling to lengthen. Exhaling to find a little rinse. Maybe a little more ease. Breathe in. And breathe out. You got it. We just have one more inhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift. High to low plank. Up. All the way back to down dog. Left foot steps. Warrior 1. Right into warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. And chaturanga. Heart lifts. Hips go high. So I didn't add too much onto that. So we had 3 A's and 3 B's, I think, with a little bit of variation, not too much. Hopefully you're feeling warmer now. I'm quite a bit warmer myself. We're going to do a little more core. So remember that everything is optional. You're going to do what works best for your body every moment of every practice, every time. Okay? So my suggestion is that you inhale your right toes high and you bring your right knee across to your left elbow or tricep. Good. And then inhale your toes high. And we'll go knee to nose or forehead or chest. Right toes up. Right knee, right elbow or tricep. Good. Right toes up. Stepping through for crescent lunge. So feet are wider now. Get solid and steady before you rise up. That's it. Finding the pose. Finding your pose, right? There's an option here to drop the back knee. If you feel tippy or off balance, take your feet a little wider. Maybe sink your hips a little lower. Both of those will give you more stability. Good. We're going to move towards Thunderbolt. So just letting the upper body reach forward through the fingertips. Warrior 3 is my goal here, so we're easing into it, right? Thunderbolt pose. From here, it says shift the weight into the right foot, back leg lifts, and we're aiming to be parallel to the floor. Just like in the beginning, lots of energy through the arms and the lifted legs. So I'm going to flex my foot again. My fingertips are flexing. Everything's strong. Breathing. Drishti point is set. You got it. Take another breath. You can bring the hands to the heart center. You can take the hands back. It's still here. Breathe in. Empty it out. Nice. Stay for one more inhale. And then we're going to step it to warrior 2. So you can just bend the front knee. Step your left foot back. If you need to ooch a little bit, then ooch a little bit. But from warrior 2, I'm going to have you flip your front palm. We're going to take reverse triangle. So as you inhale, you're going to reach up and back and straighten through your right leg. And with your exhale, we're going to move into triangle on the right side. So my left hip reaches back, and I'm going to reach as far forward as I can through the right hand. I'm just going to let it drop. Might go to the shin, might go to the thigh. Maybe you have a block. May go to the floor. It just depends on the yogi and the day. Left arm reaches high. So shoulders are stacked. Chest is wide open. I like to rest my hand on my leg, but I'm not resting weight into it, right? This pose is supported by the legs. They are strong and engaged. If I came by and grabbed your thighs right now, I'd feel muscles working. Your core is working as well. And if you wanted to add on to that, you can take the left arm over. You can also take the right arm forward or towards the side there. I'm going to keep mine down. I find that little instability sometimes in my low spine doesn't love that variation of the pose. So most of the time I'll stay right here. Deep breath in. Long breath out. You got it. Let your body fill up. And empty. Stay for one more full inhale. And then down and around for a wide straddle. So my right toes are going to turn in. Hands come down shoulder width apart. If this is where you are in this pose, block. If it's hard to get the hands down, feet wider will help you bring your hands down. If you're going to go deeper, you can walk the hands back. There's really a lot of variations from here. So you find what suits you best. It's actually That's pretty easy for me, so I'm gonna walk my feet in a little closer. There we go. So my crown's not reaching the floor, so I have a little more to work with in terms of stretching my hamstrings. I'm gonna let that be my focus today. Which you decide, right? Moment to moment, breath to breath. What's serving your body best? Good. Keep breathing. Stay for one more inhale. Empty it all the way out. Good. Walk your way up to the halfway lift point. Let's take a twist. So left hand under the face. Inhale your right arm up high. A couple breaths here. Again, you can block, fingertips, flat palm. It's up to you. Breathing in and emptying out. Good. One more. Big inhale. Bring that right hand down. Inhale your left arm high. Breathe in and breathe out. Two more just like that. Good. One more breath. Hand to the mat. Awesome. So we're going to grab the hips and ground down from all the way up. I'm going to have you rotate your right toes forward. Here's what I'd like to have you do. This might be a weird transition. Go ahead and shorten your stance. So normally we would go from here to pyramid. You know what, let's go from here to pyramid. Maybe we'll change it up from there. So my hips and chest are squaring forward. I have a couple feet space between my feet. You feel that though, right? The left hip's pulling forward, the right hip's pulling back. You can bind for this. I like to just take the arms up, and I'm gonna hinge forward, right over the front leg. And you just let yourself sink into it. It's so much, the practice is so much about not forcing. And that doesn't mean you don't try. You do try. You actually can put quite a lot of effort into a lot of the postures. But there's a difference between effort and force, right? With effort, there's still room for allowing. You can put forth some effort and still be allowing what's happening to happen. But when you begin to force, it's like you're beginning to interfere with the energy, almost like the energy of the universe, right? With the energy of your body and where it naturally wants to go. When you begin to bring force into it, you're removing like the choice. So let yourself relax. Sink on in. Good. Take another breath here. Empty it out. Awesome. I'm going to have you catch your hips and come all the way back up. So my thought process from here is that I'd like us to go to eagle pose, which will be the left leg over the right and the left elbow under. So I think if we do arms first, right? Left arm under right. You can wrap if that feels okay in your body. You can bring forearms together, genie arms, lots of different variations, but we're doing left arm under. And then a little bend in your right knee. You can shift your weight forward. Left leg comes over right. And you can see it has kind of a quality of Utkatasana. We've got the shoulders, that's chair, you guys. Shoulders over hips, hips pretty much over the heel. One variation. There's, like every posture has different variations and different practices will teach you different ways. I suggest you listen to your body and your breath. Right? So see what works best for you. But holding here at eagle, deep breath in, long breath out. Two more just like that. Fill up. And get empty. One more, big breath in. Empty, empty, empty. And then inhale, sweep up and out. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. High to low push-up. Up dog. Back to downward facing dog. Good news. Second side. Left toes go high on the inhale. Left knee comes across to the right elbow. Left toes up. Knee to nose, forehead or chest. Round and squeeze. Left toes high. Left knee, left elbow or tricep. Toes up. Crescent lunge. So feet are wider. Right? We're going to plant the left foot. Keep the back heel lifted. Initially, as you come into the pose, traditionally we sweep the arms up, but listen to your body. Like if you've really lost track of your breathing, hands go right to heart center. Don't worry about the extension overhead. I'm definitely a little winded as I try to do the practice while I guide it. So I'll let my hands rest here just for a moment. I can attest to the fact that yoga does in fact increase your lung capacity. I can swim pretty far underwater. That's how I know. Take another breath in here. And you can bring the arms up if it feels okay. We're going into that thunderbolt variation. We're really just setting up and getting our bodies ready to move towards warrior 3. So see that in your mind's eye. Remember, it's just a shift of the weight into the left foot. The right leg's gonna lift behind you. Woo! Find a flex there or point of the toes. Dialing into your strength. Yeah, anytime we bring the hands back into the heart, it's gonna take some of the effort out of the pose. Like I said, I can tell that right now I'm winded, so I'm gonna bring my hands in and hold right here. Keep breathing. Length from the tailbone to the crown. You got it. 2 more breaths. Fill up. Empty it out. Nice. 1 more inhale. And then we're stepping back to warrior 2. So that's not too bad of a transition. You might need to adjust your feet slightly. Find warrior 2 like you mean. And remember we did reverse triangle from here. So I'm going to flip the front palm, and as I inhale, I'm going to straighten the front leg. Reach up and back. Big side body stretch. And then I'm going to move into triangle. So I'm going to shift my hips back and reach forward through my left hand. Let it come down. Stack the shoulders, open the chest. And it doesn't matter what variation you did on the first side. You can stay right here if this feels like the place to be. If this feels like this is going to serve your body best. You can go right arm over. We talked about extending the left arm forward or towards the side wall. I'll leave that to you. But think about keeping the heart center, the chest wide open here. And even this, like don't let the arm collapse. You know, you still have a strong reach through your fingertips. You got 2 more breaths. Filling up and emptying out. Good. Breathing in. Let it go. I lied, didn't I? Take 1 more breath. Good. Let that go completely. And then we're going to inhale up from here. So we're not going to take the wide straddle. I'm just going to have you step forward. Shorten your stance so we can set up for pyramid now on the left side. So square your hips and chest. Feel that right hip coming forward now, left hip back. Again, you can bind. You can take the arms up to lengthen. And we're going to hinge forward right over the left leg. Breathing. Your head can drop. You remember, you can hold at this halfway point. If it's difficult to get the fingers down to the mat, you can use block here. 2 blocks, whatever you need. I have well, definitely today, a noticeable difference from the left side to the right. So, you know, you acknowledge that and you honor that. It's like, you know how some days you don't sleep as well? You show up for work, maybe you oversleep, it was just a crummy night. You don't have time for breakfast, you get to work, you're feeling all around lousy. And yet, most of us will maintain the same expectations of ourselves for the rest of the day. Like it's any other day. You know what? It's not, you guys. You didn't sleep well. You didn't have breakfast. So it's like you have to honor where you're at, and you have to make a few adjustments sometimes. Such is life, right? Breathe in. Empty. We're usually pretty happy to do that for other people. Not so good about doing it for ourselves. Good. And then we're going to ground down to come back up. Woo! We have eagle on the right side. So that means we're going to take the right arm under the left. And when you're ready, a little shift of the weight forward, right leg up and over the left leg. Sinking down into it. We're just holding here for a few breaths, so nothing too crazy. Find your breath here. Elbows lifting to the degree that you feel a stretch in your shoulders and upper back. Two more. Breathe in. Sink a little deeper. Full breath in. Sink, sink, sink. Inhale, sweep out. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. High push up. So holding high plank. Again, we talked a little bit about core, and we've added in some different movements that definitely have been working your core today. We're holding here just for a little bit. I don't know what that means, but just for a little bit. So allow yourself to feel it. Again, the knees can come down, but you want to keep your upper body strong, your belly button pulled up towards your spine. Strong, steady breath. Length, heel to crown. Just 3 more. So fill up. And empty it out. 2 more like that. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. 1 more inhale. Exhale it back to downward facing dog. And then you're going to step, hop, float, fly, crawl. Come all the way through to your seat. I'm going to take a drink of water, and then we're going to come down onto our backs. We're nearly done. And take it back. Don't come to your back. We're going to do both. We're going to do both. So you're going to... You can rest your heels on the mat. The key here is to keep the chest lifted. And as you lean back, you feel the engagement in your core. You could hang on to the thighs even a little bit if you needed to. That would be a variation. You can extend the hands forward. You can lift through the heels. Some people can straighten their legs from here. I'm not one of them. So maybe now you're in both. Option A, right? Stay right here, or stay right here. Stay wherever variation you chose, or take a breath in. And on the exhale, come down to canoe. The heels and the shoulder blades stay off the mat. And inhale back up. Exhale, come down. That's 2, right? Up. Exhale, down. 3, good. Up. Exhale, down. 1 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Hold it for 10. You got it, right? 9. 8, I forgot what came next for a minute there. 7, 6, holding, breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, we're so close, and then 1, all the way down, stretch it out. Oh, that's good stuff. Knees to chest will probably feel nice here. Oh, you can rock it out just a little bit. You could definitely, I'm going to take a twist, you guys. So right knee to chest, and I'm taking it across. Both knees can fall to the left. 1, it's up to you. Any variation on the twist. You could definitely continue to practice from here. I'm uploading these kind of smaller portions of the practice for when you don't have time to do a full practice. But I'm warm enough, I certainly could keep going. But I intended to make this a short one, so I'm going to cut us off here in a second. Maybe the next time. I'll commit. The next time we do a vinyasa, I'll do a full class. I do get carried away. This is probably longer than I meant it to be. Stay in your twist for 1 more breath in. Good. Empty it out. And then come back through center, and we'll switch sides. So you extend your right leg, pull your left knee in. Remember, you can always tuck that bottom hip under so you get a good stack of the hips and a nice deep twist. And take a few breaths on the side. Yeah, notice, you guys, pay attention to your energy and how you're directing it, what your awareness level is. Notice when you're forcing and when you're not. We all force things sometimes. I mean, particularly when we want something, when we're trying to achieve something, there's a tendency for that desire to force things to happen, to come in. So just, this is a practice of paying attention and being mindful. It's not a beat yourself up practice. It's not change yourself overnight practice. It's show up on your mat as often as you can and just pay attention to what you see while you're there. Notice what's serving you well. Give that more energy. Notice what's not serving you well. Give that less energy. Good. Come back through the middle. Feel free to move into Shavasana if you're going to call this your practice. I'll be quiet for a minute or so, and then I'm going to read you a quick meditation and let you go. So you can let your whole body relax. Belly soft, face soft, hands where they feel easy. Just take a few breaths. You can continue to rest. Stay on the mat and breathe. May the 5th, yeah? Value your mind and the power of conscious, clear thought. All this talk about opening the heart has not been to discount or devalue the power of conscious, clear thought, or of opening our minds and expanding our consciousness. A gift, a benefit from opening our heart is increased clarity of mind and thought. As we clear the pathway to the heart by feeling, expressing, and releasing old emotions, we will clear the path to the mind. Just as the body is connected to the mind, so is the heart. A cramped body can cause fuzzy thinking, but so can a clogged heart. To attempt to think clearly and consciously with the heart closed may not work. It may even prove frustrating and difficult. Don't think so hard, the wise old man gently instructed me. You're hurting your head and your thinking isn't becoming clear. Relax, stop trying so hard. Open your heart, then your thinking will clear. The mind, he reminded me, is connected to the heart. If you're feeling cloudy and confused and can't get the answers, stop trying so hard. Move your body and clear your physical energy. Then try opening your heart. You may see a delightful result. Without trying or forcing, your thinking clears, and it becomes clear without the frustration of trying to force thoughts, ideas, or thought patterns. It happens almost magically and quite naturally. The mind is connected to the heart. Value the power of conscious, clear thought. Value your mind and its power by valuing the power and wisdom of an open heart. And you can stay where you are, you can come to seated. We'll bring the thumbs to the forehead center. Take a deep breath in. And all together we'll say, Namaste. Thanks for coming out, guys. Vinyasa. Yen tomorrow.